Hello everybody and welcome back to more Ratchet Clank. If you hear any external clacking in the background, that's Yogi playing Crash Field.
I wanted to yell the 3 words again. And yeah, sorry
It has
guys.
been longer since we have not said it since the time that you said it. What is your disease?
I don't know. Sometimes I get the urge. Okay, actually, I think I have an excuse this time. I heard somebody say it. A few people say it, actually. So I've been wanting to yell it again, but I'm not allowed.
The power of pizza compels you.
Would you be mad if I yelled it once, like
Yes.
3 months from now?
Yes.
And only once?
Yes.
How mad?
Very.
Okay, well, I guess I know what not to do.
So, anyway, welcome to Planet Aridia. Not
This
really a whole lot
planet-
special for this planet for normal. New Game Plus, on the other hand, I'm going to have plenty to talk about.
What? Why?
The Bolt Multiplier. By far the best level in the game for Bolt Multiplier.
Oh. Wait. No? Yeah, I
Yes.
don't...
By a mile. You can go
thinking
from
of it.
0 to times 18.
Oh.
And that's just from this planet alone. I don't
I
think
was
any of the other planets come close.
I was thinking of,
And the enemies are really easy, too.
I was thinking of leveling, the best place to level up weapons.
No, I'm talking Bolt Multiplier.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the wrong thing. That's why I was confused. Hi, my name's Ratchet.
We're at Skidd talking, and Skidd looking yellow just makes him look sick to me.
Yeah, I know, that's what I feel like. Also, you're gonna point out some really bad animation, I think, on this planet.
Absolutely. Actually, this is a pretty good plan for the Pyroceter, so I'm going to use it a lot.
This like area is designed for the Pyroceter.
That's what it was designed for in the original game, and they didn't really do much to change that here, so...
There's the... Oh, let me open up the tab real quick. So I can...
Fire. I'm becoming a pyromaniac. It's beautiful.
I'm becoming a maniac.
No fire involved. You're just insane, I guess.
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
am. They call
Of course, I
me...
can't use fire on that. Well, only one logical weapon.
Call me the insane person.
What does the bouncer not even work? Oh, there he goes. Does the bouncer not even work on it?
Finally, another gold bolt.
Yep.
I forget, did you get all the gold bolts? No, you didn't. Not on the last planet. Which
I
one did
did.
you miss? Oh, no, you need... Not on the last planet, there's 3.
There was only 2.
Was there?
There's 3 in the original game, but there's 2 in the remake.
Oh, I thought there was 3 behind that one wall.
No.
I can't remember. Me no.
We had this discussion in the last part.
Look, I have goldfish memory.
Well,
I questionably have short-term memory.
do I need to be
Sometimes I
worried?
wonder if I do. I mean, I'm worried.
Oh, new card.
Ooh, God.
It is Mr. Zircon.
Ugh, the worst card.
You are a monster. The worst
By
way?
the worst, I mean the best. Now you just need the actual best card, the Zircon family. So it's better than the Mr. Zircon, the entire Zircon family.
It's an entire family of murder.
Mr. Zircon, he's bored. I'm surprised they don't have a Zircon out, actually.
I just brought it out. Because I saw the ammo out there. It's like, you know what, there's no reason not to. Oh, another
I
card.
mean, you should always just have one.
Omniwrench 8000.
Ooh, I think that's a full pack, yeah.
Yep, it is. Omniwrench damage is increased by 100%.
Okay, so useless. Good to know.
Basically, yeah.
This is one of the few games, or not few games, this is one of the many games, I should say, that I can definitely see the wrench not really having a lot of use, because your
Yeah,
weapons
you know
are just...
how there's wrench-only challenges for a lot of these games? This is one of the worst games in the series for that. It's just because the range does so little damage.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. There's no upgrades in this game, so...
Yeah, except for the one we just got. Even then, that's
Yeah.
only by double.
I guess
Trust
rather...
me, by the final boss, you're not going to care about double damage.
God, can you even hit the final boss with
Yes,
the wrench?
you can, because you can fly, but it's hard. It's really hard.
Sounds more annoying than anything. Then again, I have a new challenge in mind.
Yeah,
Which,
so like you have no right to complain.
which, by the way, I hope you lovely people will inevitably go to the streams for that when I do it. Unfortunately, the GPs are going to make this a complete pain in the goddamn ass for me.
So they tried to cover it up there, but that was some very sloppy animation on Ratchet. I saw that game. It's not the cutscene I was thinking of, but that was still pretty sloppy.
Mr. Zircon.
Speaking of Zircon, where did he already go away? Zircon, get back out here. Stop being lazy.
What if you were a Zircon in real life?
I would need more guns.
You'd probably be in jail.
Yes. And?
You'd probably be in an insane asylum.
Boyd? Milkman?
I'm surprised you haven't gone to a psych ward yet.
Well, gee, thanks.
Look, Bubsy 3D does a lot to a man. But you've done more than Bubsy 3D, which is the truly concerning thing.
Yeah, you 100% changing memories, you madman.
Twice! Maybe that's the true horror of the deep.
Like, sure, I can complain about Bubsy 3D all I want, but it's relatively short.
I don't know how short it. How short is it?
If you actually knew what you were doing, which I imagine is a very small number of people, but if you actually knew what you were doing, it'd probably take about 5 hours.
Calm down. What are my dogs doing? Ugh. They were literally just outside for like 2 hours. Because it's cool outside today, so they... Okay, you were holding circle there.
Yes, I was. It also bugs in this game too, because they force you to use circle, but in the other games that they let you use your other weapon fire button. It's really weird. Yep, I did it again. I was pressing circle.
I'm trying to see... Oh yeah, I was gonna Omni Wrench 6,000 or 8,000.
I just remembered it being this glitchy.
Neither do I. That's why it's confusing. Winston!
Yeah, now it's working fine.
Trying to see real quick.
What the... thanks, game. It tried to rescue me, but it couldn't do it.
By the way, there is a trophy here for knocking a Constructobot into the quicksand.
Yes, I saw that. I think that's along the other path, though.
Just wanted to tell you in advance.
Do I even have a weapon that I can do that with? Like, that seems like a pixelizer. Like, I guess Fusion Grenade can do it.
Use your wrench.
Yeah, that could work too. Thank you for the reminder, game. I need a Zircon in my life.
Mr. Zircon is bored. I really hope Winston doesn't start whining, but if he does, I'm sorry in advance, guys.
It's okay.
Like they were just outside.
Okay, this is something I feel like I have to mention too. What they did with the planet Aridia, they turned into Skidd McMarx's warehouse, basically. I'm not sure if I love that or hate it, but it's something.
It's dumb. It doesn't even make any sense to me. That's the thing that bugs me, I think.
Like, I like the idea, it's just I don't feel like they should have done it here.
Like if it was his warehouse, I feel like it should be like aesthetically different.
Ratchet Clank found a portable hydro displacer designed by Dr. Nefarious. This ingenious device.
Oh, you get the higher displacer here.
Yep. I mean, you do in the original game too. I think. No,
No, you get the hacker.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where's my hacker?
I think the gold. Yeah, I was about to say. I think the gold bolt's down there. Don't you just get it naturally in this game or something? Doesn't somebody give it to you?
Ratchet could not breathe underwater.
I'm trying to remember. I feel it.
I could be wrong.
Oh,
here,
gee,
too.
thanks, Chick-fil-A.
I could be wrong here, but I think you can't. You have to. This is one of the very few levels you have to backtrack to. I think.
It might be. Yeah, it is because Magna Boots. And for looking at this, what I was saying a minute ago, I got an email prompt from Chick-fil-A.
It's not the first time that's happened. It's been a while since that's happened.
Usually it's my bank nowadays, so I guess I'm glad it was Chick-fil-A instead.
I mean, if at its worst, it would have just told. It probably wouldn't even told me anything like bad per se. There's quicksand here, I think. If you knock him off the ledge.
Yeah, that probably counts.
Yeah, you have a Zircon though. You might ruin it. I would just not keep the Zircon for the rest of the level, unfortunately. You know, once he disappears, obviously.
The Zircon almost helped me though. He almost knocked it off.
Yeah, but look, he's just doing kind of damage. At this point, you're gonna want to.
By the way, this segment right here is the reason why the bullet multiplier is so good in this level. This spot in particular. There's sand sharks.
Okay, he's gone.
Everywhere.
Don't bring him back.
This is actually a really good spot for him too. So.
As much as you would love to get Mr. Zircon out.
I know. I had to stop myself.
Just tell me if you get it, because I have to play this stupid game more than I would like to. Well, it's funny because I kind of do want to play it, but the thing is I also want to focus on watching this game.
Or doing anything else
Yeah.
at this point. We're only 2 GPs in, by the way. Oh,
Yeah, there's
new pack.
4 confirmed.
Skidd McMarx and the Waterworks.
I'll mark them off, don't worry.
Waterworks was on the Novalis pack, and Skidd McMarx is on Aridia.
Okay. I should be able to find them.
Yes, man, I know I can afford the Proton Drum. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably just
Buy
gonna
a
stall that one.
Pixelizer!
Hey, I actually want the Pixelizer, okay? I'll buy that when it shows up.
Hey, come and buy a Pixelizer! Don't you want to
I
buy
should
a...
get a Proton Drum soon, though, because if I don't get it for terribly long, it's going to be useless.
I mean, it works really well with the Groovitron. It's bad by itself, but with the Groovitron, it's really good.
What did I
At
miss?
least I can't think of a good use for it without the Groovitron, rather.
Even with the Groovitron, there's just better options.
I mean, what I do is I put out a Groovitron and I shoot out a Photon Blaster, and then I just bring out my other weapons. It just ends up working out really well in the long run. There's a lot of there's a lot of damage going on.
Zircon family,
It's done it.
which yeah, this is a requirement they added to this game. You have to get all of the cards of a pack in order to get the Omega weapons for challenge mode.
Yep.
It's annoying, but whatever. The Galactic HQ is the other one.
I remembered them all in my head so far, so don't worry about it, surprisingly enough. Skidd McMarx. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm almost done with this race, so I'll be able to mark them off. I kind of forgot them by name, but I'll know it once I see the name. It's one of those situations. I don't know what you would call that. It's like half bad memory.
Selective memory?
Yes, that's for sure. I mean, I have selective hearing. We've already gone over that.
Does it not count with the wrench? I just knocked this guy into this quicksand. Is that not quicksand?
Should be. Oh, another card.
New card. Kronk! Your name's just a little A little too far away from greatness for my liking.
Marking them off, so that, and then Zircon family, and then Skidd McMarx. I'm just seeing if I can remember these all. And then you got, where are you?
Trying really hard not to bring out Zircons now.
And then you got Waterworks, right?
I believe so, yes. That was on the Valis, right?
Yeah. And then what was the other one? So that was Skidd McMarx, Waterworks,
Zircon
family, Kronk. I already got. There's one more.
There was one more, and I don't remember what it was.
Check
cutscene. This is the cutscene that looked really screwed up, by the way. They look like statues.
Ratchet and Clank.
You have to take a look at your cards after this so I can mark it off.
I was going to, but I got prompted into it.
Ugh.
Yeah, just look like he's just standing there. Like, even in the PS2 game, he was stretching and looking at Clank and stuff like that. It's just...
Why are they so far away, too?
Who knows? Maybe it's just perspective, but... Up gold ball.
He can't make his way to the middle part yet. And then you're going to get a trophy in a second here. You should be...
off to the races.
Yeah. Mark that off. I know marking the cards off is really, like, pointless in retrospect. But look, it looks nice.
I agree, it does.
So, I'll take looking nice thing.
Oh, Infobot.
It wasn't a weapon you got. Was it Warbot Factory? Was it Space Station?
So, also, this is easily my favorite Infobot in the game. This is the one that feels the most like one from the original games.
Where it feels like an actual commercial and stuff like that. The first game, almost every single Infobot was a commercial.
Not just the first game, the first few, I think. At least the first two.
Well, 3, they got rid of a lot of Infobots.
Yeah. They didn't need them as much in that game, which they were missed, I'm not gonna lie. I think the game worked fine without them, but they're still missed.
I miss them. Do you miss them? Do you miss me? Are you my best friend, Jim?
Jim! Well known, Jim! Oh, off to the races.
I already marked it. Because I know you were going to get it anyways.
Fair enough.
No, clearly the game is bugged and you weren't going to get it. It'd be really funny.
Wait, what was the other one that was over here that knocked somebody off?
Get to knock a Constructobot.
Oh, yes. So that was my problem. Okay.
What?
Because I was trying to do it on the sharks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to mark a Constructobot. Or, not mark. Smack. Snack, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
The enemies don't respawn this level, do they?
Probably not until you reload it. You should probably
not even when you reload, unfortunately.
Oh, that's
yeah,
weird.
that was the asterisk that's going to include for the new game plus stuff because yeah, you can get times 18.
You
but
can
once
change
you
the difficulty. That respawns the enemies.
Okay.
There's a Constructobot near the beginning of the level. Just do that. And guys, that's how we're going to be getting a lot of weapons to max level. FYI.
I've never no, they don't respawn.
They should. What?
They're not respawning.
The heck? It works in one section, which is really weird. Or it works in one. What's it called? That's so weird. Huh. Well, go back to hard mode, I suppose.
I'll do it once over the stage, but.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Though.
You also have to figure out which card that was that.
Oh yeah, right. I'll do that now. Card collection. We've got all Veldon, Navalis, Waterworks, yeah, Skidd, Galactic Rangers HQ.
Oh, it was Galactic Rangers HQ. That's what I thought it was, but I was like, I don't know, something about that just didn't seem right for some reason to me. So I was like, nah, that's not it. Thank you. Mark that off. What are you doing? Oh, you're just going through the level again?
Yeah.
See if anything respawned?
Yeah, it looks like that one's going to be locked off to me until New Game Plus, unfortunately.
That is super bizarre.
That is by no means rare. That is very common, especially for this level.
I guess I'm just confused because I know in one level, what's it called? You can just keep changing the difficulty. It's literally a grind spot. Because the enemies just infinitely respawn. So you keep changing the difficulty.
And this is the spot you have to backtrack for, by the way. You need Magna Boots.
Ratchet needed
Yep.
Magna boots. Perhaps he could find a pair in Nebula G34.
Can I make that?
Shut up, Winston. No, you can't.
No, when you say it like that, I just want to try.
Doesn't hurt.
Run him out! Yeah, no. I could have made it if it was the original game. Because in the original game, you're given the 3 jumps before you sink.
Shut up, Romper. God, why are you both being irritating right now?
But actually, don't you have to run on the side or something? No, I have to like...
Quiet.
I can't
Oh,
even
God.
hear them, which makes it even funnier.
This was the original way to do it. Oh my God. Okay, no, I was about to say.
Okay, never mind. I thought this is how you were supposed to do it, but no.
I think in
Right
the original
now.
game, that's what you were supposed to do, or that was a way to do it.
I
no, the
I just
original
remembered
game-
that, but no.
Yeah,
I
in the
said
original
no.
game, that was what you were supposed to do. Yeah. It doesn't work in this game though.
Guess I'm gonna have to Rambo jump at a later time. Bummer, but what can you do?
I think when you go up the Magna Boot section, it like there's this thing that spawns or whatever, or it like spawns platforms.
22.
we should-
Oh yeah, we definitely have time.
I was gonna say, yeah, we should definitely be fine with it because this hasn't felt long at all.
Yeah, it hasn't, but I'm not thus gauging time. Oh, well, still need something here, so Rilgar it is.
Don't you get the Trespasser on that website? Or website, sorry. Why did I say website? On that planet?
No, they changed it for the remake. I remember now.
Is it on Rilgar?
Yeah, it's in Rilgar.
Is it?
It's over where the Captain Quark good thing was in the original game.
I thought that's where the Rhino dude was. Oh, yeah, just sitting there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
With next to the Rhino card
Yeah.
collector. That, okay, yeah, alright. I do remember.
Right, let's see. Oh no! Two
Common
great
Eye.
options!
Pixelizer. Get the Groovitron, you know it's better. The Pixelizer is good,
I
and
wouldn't
it's
necessarily
also...
call the Groovitron better, but I need it.
Groovitron is overpowered, I don't know what you're talking about. He does need it for a trophy, though. He needs to make everything dance. The Groovitron is 100% broken. 1 bajillion% broken, in fact. It is the most broken... Like, it wouldn't be so broken if... Literally, it didn't work on, like, everything.
Well, yeah, but that's the only reason people use it.
I know. That's why it's so good. Also, it does a blast at the way in when you start upgrading it, I think? Can't remember if it's for leveling it up or upgrading it. I think it's up... I think it's both? I don't know. I think it... No, it's Raritanium upgrades, I think. That give it an explosion after a while. I think leveling it up just makes the Groovitron last longer, I want to say. Come and buy a Pixelizer!
What's down here?
Because, you know, now you can buy one. Buy one, get one free. I wish that's how weapons work in this game.
Yeah, I can't name a single Ratchet Clank game where that was a thing, but
Uh,
it should be.
I could think of one, but if I'm like purposefully like stretching it for the narrative. You could in what's it called? in Ratchet and Clank 2, if you go to Barlow and buy one weapon and then go back to the the vendor for having a Ratchet and Clank 1 save and then buying one there.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's like you are kind of stretching it, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, that is not kind of. That is 100%, because that is walking like back and forth between two vendors. I think there's some stuff you have to destroy. Some offense, yeah. Was that another one?
No. Just being sure.
You're being sure, and all I have to say is, that's a blur! I rhyme. This is how they should have made most of the gadgets, by the way. In my honest opinion. Huh?
Automatic?
Yeah, just because I like to have weapons convenient.
Dance, buddy, dance!
Dance. Does it do an explosion at the end? It doesn't,
No.
okay. So that is something you get from leveling it up. You probably, realistically, probably should have put a list of enemies down.
I considered that, but the thing is, were we even going to know what those enemies were by their names? But that's the reason I didn't bother.
Fair enough.
Like, we would need pictures next to it, and I don't have the ability to do that on spreadsheet.
I would just do it by descriptor only. Like amoebas, I know. Constructibot, I would just say yellow bot from Aridia, or maybe if you like put the planet names next to them, I maybe would be like, I'd maybe be like, okay, yeah, I know what that
but
is.
I don't know, that just feels like too much work.
Don't kill these guys. You don't have the time. You don't have the time.
No.
Granted, this game is much more lenient than.
Oh, I know. Like I still see. I remember when this game was still new. I still saw videos of people complaining about how hard this was, or how it was even harder than the original. Like, no, it's not.
In the original, you can sometimes barely make it, but even then, it wasn't like the hardest thing in the world.
Oh, but by no means.
Like him attacking the enemies at the beginning there.
Yeah, like that would have screwed me over in the original.
Yeah, for sure.
Look at how much time I have now. Like I could have attacked more enemies if I wanted.
Yep.
And I'm on hard mode too. I'm pretty sure it actually rises faster in hard mode.
Yeah, but this is a baby game for babies,
Well,
so.
yeah.
Did it really quickly. Could have made it worse.
This place looks like
Escape the sewer.
Debatably the biggest crime this game committed. You don't do this game. You showed his face.
no hollow cards. What's a rhino?
Only the most powerful
How dare they?
in the galaxy, Chief. Stands for
Like the cutscene itself is fine, I guess, but you don't show the man's face.
they knew the plans would be too dangerous.
They could have just given him some Joe Schmo name, but no, they had to call him Slim Cognito.
Me and my
They shouldn't. It's even more dumb because they clearly tried to replicate the Rhino dealer.
Mm-hmm.
His shades are, like, they're not the same. They're more of like goggles now, but they're the same color scheme and everything.
Yeah, it's similar enough.
And he's the same race.
trespasser. It may help facilitate the acquisition of said merchandise.
Look here, you can't be selling illegal weapons. Or buying illegal weapons.
But weapons that will let you break into people's own property, yeah, that's fine.
Rip ya a new one. That's the biggest sin, is they don't have that cutscene.
Well, I know, I miss that.
Get a rip ya a new one. What did you just say to me? No. The Rhino. Rip ya
Oh
a
yeah,
new...
also, this is another thing. So, we got the Trespasser mini-game.
But you can skip it.
No, I can't.
Not for the trophy, he can't. But he could skip it. The game does allow you to skip it.
Yeah, it's technically an option, but
You'll do it for New Game Plus.
even then maybe I
Probably.
won't not, because you lose out on bolts too. Rhino.
Yeah, but that's negligible. I'll mark it off. It's just the normal Rhino.
Yeah.
I'll mark it off after this race. The Rhino, for everyone, just so everyone knows, the Rhino cards are in designated spots. They aren't random.
There's only 9 of them. I don't know why it says Rhino, Rhino 2, and Rhino 3. That bugs me, but they're there.
It said Rhino set 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, sure, that would be fine.
Yeah, but no, they had to go with Rhino 1, 2, and 3, which is even more weird because you're going to get the Rhino 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
As
I already
cards.
get the 1.
Yeah. What about the 2?
Later.
What about the 3?
Let's enter that hoverboard race.
What about the 25?
How many goals do I have? Nowhere near enough. Fine, I'll do it. I'll buy the stupid Proton ROM.
Well, now we get to listen to him say, "Come and buy the Pixelize."
I'll let your stupid joke become reality.
A truly I mean, until it starts to annoy you.
Oh, wrong button. Still not fully used to it. Where are
I
you?
don't know why they couldn't. I don't even know how the dude's talking to us. Why are there just gun vendors around the world anyways? Nah, yeah, they're not too good until, what's it called, the range starts increasing on them. That's when they become a really nice combo together. And especially for, like, bosses and stuff like that before you get the Rhino. Because obviously, once you get the Rhino...
Honestly, even now they're kind of useless, at least for me, because there's a little thing called the Bouncer. But,
Oh, that too, yeah.
if I was really worried about DPS and all that, I would just be using that. I'm trying not to use that often because I want to be fair to people that don't have Bouncer, but I'm gonna have to use it, that's the thing. Like I mentioned this in the last part, even if it's not counted towards the trophy, completion channel. It wouldn't be right to skip out on that one weapon.
Also, it'd probably bug you and me eternally.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, rare Tanium.
Level up.
I was about to say, what the heck was that blast? Mr. Zircon, you're cute. Let me see if there's any... I think you have to do the hoverboard. Yeah. Rogarn 125, they kept that because of course they did.
Yep. It's annoying here too.
Actually, do you even have the Rhino cards listed on this? You probably
I do.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Just have to scroll down a little.
I'm just going to double check to make sure if there's any other things. Don't think there is. I think it's just one per planet for the most part. Real guard. Ooh, there are 16 gadgets in the game? What?
Yeah, I was surprised by that too, but yeah. Although they're stretching the word gadget kind of thin there, like they're kind of the helipack as a gadget, for instance.
I mean, technically, it's always been in the gadget menu,
Yeah.
but
Like, like look at all of them I already have. They're stretching it kind of thin. They're counting the wrench as a gadget.
yeah, no, that is a weapon of mass destruction, my good friend. Was there a tank here? I don't remember in this section. Just don't forget to dance the tank. I'm gonna be right back because apparently my dogs are being really questionable currently. So be right back. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm outside. Again, you guys want to go outside? Is that what you want to do? Oh, you want to go back outside? Yeah, apparently. Oh, wait.
Gosh, it's actually starting to fall off a little bit. Apparently I need to use it more. I mean, I guess it is still level 1, but... Alright. Do your thing. Wow, the tracking on these things is really terrible. I actually realized how terrible the tracking was. Those. Oh, they got rid of the taxi that was there in the original, which I mean, it was pointless, but I don't know, it's still a missed. Ah! I thought I could make that! Just eat me. Come on. I know there's a fish out here. Yeah. I even end up wasting a bouncer off of that. Fine, my own fault, I guess. I should have at least jumped.
Gave me the time to go get the mail because for some reason we didn't get the mail until like 5 o'clock today. I was just thinking we weren't getting mail today. It was really weird. Hey, I see.
Oh, not my job. Oh, it's not my job again.
I don't even know.
Allow the external boss to kill 35 amoeboids. Right.
You just did that on accident.
Yeah.
That was just an accidental.
Beautiful. My bouncer was starting to fall off a little bit because, you know, it had been stuck on level 1 for so long, so...
We're never using it.
I know, and... it didn't
Cretin.
seem right.
You cretin.
Got a tank. Oh!
Groovatron.
15-second duration increase. Nice. Dance! Tank! Dance!
Like, this doesn't even make sense. Granted, it's silly, and I like the silliness of it, but it just doesn't make any sense.
But that's why it's in this game, and you know it.
I know, but it just makes me, it just reinforces my entire idea of, it makes it really, really overpowered, the Groovatron. Ooh, I see boxes over there.
Drum. This is
You're gonna have
one of the best levels to use it in.
We're gonna have to. I mean, once you start expanding its area, it's gonna be really nice too.
I just never found it useful ever.
I mean, I pair it with the Groovatron all the time, and I always thought it was nice.
I almost never used the Groovatron because I never found that super useful aside from the trophy.
Groovatron makes it so enemies don't even do anything.
I mean, they don't attack. That's not the same as not doing anything.
Well, they just move around and dance. Telling me you don't want to watch a dancing tank your entire life?
I mean, sure, it's great, but don't consider that part of it to be overpowered by any means.
Well, the fact that nothing really, like, there's a very select few things that are immune to it. And it's so few and far between. Paired with the fact that you can just like photon drum, and realistically, since you say the bouncer's so overpowered, if you had the bouncer, you could probably increase it with that too, and that's just overkill. Then again, once you get the Rhino, literally hey, turn around, there's boxes behind you.
Wait, what? Oh.
I thought. Can't not get all those beautiful bolts. By the way, we're doing Hyperspaceway.
Those idiots.
I like how you've just gone to just calling people that voted idiots when I'm in the lobby at this point. Hey, where's Mr. Zircon? I'm surprised you haven't had it out.
But I have to get my other things leveled up, because I know I'm going to use a lot of Zircon.
I mean, he is a companion, so... All the companion... I don't think there's been a single game where the companions have been, like, not particularly useful. I can't think of it offhand, at least.
All of them?
But they're all useful. Maybe not in New Game Plus. Maybe, I mean, I could see them all falling off there.
Like, some of them are better than others, but I feel like
when I
most of them
say
weren't that
companions,
great.
I mean, like, things that are, like, literally, like... Not like Glove of Doom where you have to, like, take out a weapon, or, like, take out the weapon and toss it out sort of thing. You know, and then you get your partner. I mean the ones where you just, like synthenoids, you know, you select them, and then they're there.
Synthenoids are crap, I still stand by that.
Oh, synthenoids are great, you're crazy.
First off, it costs way too much to even buy them for when they show up in the store, so you're not even going to get them unless you're saving up exclusively for that.
Or you're just never going to use them because you're going to be playing with the Lancer the entire game, you know?
It's an option too. Oh, new card. It's Talwyn. Okay.
I'll add it when I can. I'm doing Hyperspaceway. Which, by the way, nobody's close to me. As a matter of fact, like 3 people have left the lobby.
You're a terrible person.
They brought this upon themselves. maybe people should stop voting Hyperspace. Actually, don't stop voting Hyperspaceway. I love this track. Do you know which card section that person was under? Because that name did
It's
not.
under Girl Power, I think. And they're from the Future Trilogy, that's why he didn't recognize it.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I need to get those games at some point in my life. It'd be great. Wow, that was a really good Hyperspaceway. Alright.
I'm sure I'll cover them at some point. I kind of wanted to hold off on them until after you got through the PS2 games, but that's not really necessary, so...
Tallwin a Poggy. Pokey?
Yeah.
I like how there's Angela Cross, who I recognize, Darla Gretsch, who I recognize. There's just Tallwin a Poggy, and I'm just like, I don't know who that is.
You recognize Darla, but you don't recognize Tallwin. I'm sure some fans are triggered over that.
I haven't played the Future series.
Like, funny enough, as for Angela, I'm pretty sure that Insomniac doesn't recognize her, given the plot threads that they had going on through Cracking Time.
Yeah, I already know. I know some of the plot threads. I heard them, and I'm like, I have more questions.
About there being no more Lombax is like,
But
they reference her existence in a Cracking Time, and the entire news plot hinges on him being the last Lombax. It's
also, like Clank is the chosen one, or two, or something. I don't.
Don't get
It's
me
really
started.
weird.
It's bizarre, and I love it.
It's really weird. Why would you be triggered that I could even recognize Darla Gretsch over freaking that other girl? Darla's she's the character that always dies but is always back.
Oh gee, thanks, Quark. Just read the subtitle.
This moment. Wait. Hold on, this thing's in the way. At this moment, our hero found out he was completely hosed.
Oh gee, thanks, Quark.
Trying to imply something there, Quark? Are you trying to imply that we're all hosed over here? See, yeah, this looks like Ultra Overkill, Photon Drum, Gravitron, and Bouncer. Oh, there's a Krunk! Sorry, I don't mean to mention the game too much, but if there's a Krunk, I feel like it deserves to be mentioned. Hey, there's boxes in that thing. Oh yeah, I forgot they changed how you get up there. I know you're trying to... Were you trying to do a long jump there?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to do a long jump and you ended up going... I felt like you would have made it sound like... or something.
Words.
Yeah, pretty much. Woo! Golden Bolt.
Yeah,
I don't remember what Golden Bolts do in this game.
Cheats and skins.
Oh.
Which, I mean, I can show that off right now, I guess. Some
I think
extras.
you did briefly in part
Yeah,
one.
images here, there's...
There's like a
these are the
Quark
skins
mode.
I was talking about.
There's like a Quark mode that we wanted.
And there's the cheats, which... GameSpeed, I'll be using the fast version of that for New Game Plus, but for now, I just want to keep it normal.
Is it like actually double timing the game speed or something?
Around that, yeah.
Huh. Including your movements and stuff, or is it just
Yeah.
enemies? Interesting. That would have made going through the game twice much faster. Granted, I feel like
That's
this
also
game is...
in Cracking Time. Might have been
This
Tools
is-
as well, but I only noticed it in Cracking Time.
I was gonna say though, I think this is already like one of the fastest games to beat casual, or like a second time through on New Game Plus as is. There's much less planets and stuff you have to deal with. And all that. Like there's a lot of planets still, mind you. As a matter of fact, I think this game probably has more than no, it has less than the first one.
Yeah,
by,
it has way less.
Yeah. But no, this game is really fast to get through. This game's also really, really simple and easy to platinum. I almost said simple and clean. I probably should have, in retrospect.
There's only one trophy that's kind of iffy, which is the Groovatron one, at least for me.
Yeah, that one I can see being a little, especially because some are just so everyone knows, some are boss dedicated. So, and by some I mean you have to hit some bosses with it. So yeah, you have to New Game Plus for that one. I'm almost 100% certain. Granted, you have to New Game Plus for a vast majority of them.
I'm Starlene. Are you
Hey, do you think the developers kept a little
No,
secret?
they didn't. But I'll do the flips to show it off. But no, Her breasts do not increase in size.
I just
when
want
you
to say
flips.
her breasts are already marginally smaller than they were to begin with. So,
See, it's staying the same. They knew.
no, clearly it's a cheat code. If you do it 100 times, then they expand times 4. It's the most bizarre Easter egg in a game I have ever seen. I legitimately
Oh, wait.
can't think
Oh,
of
crap,
something
I
weird.
forgot the acceleration button was.
Yeah, didn't they change it up in this
Yeah,
game?
they did. It's R2 now.
Oh, that's just like normal acceleration. In like most racing games,
I know, it makes sense enough. Just
it's just not the
an
same.
L2 boost, and there was a bolt there.
Even though you shouldn't be able to boost yet because you're supposed to win.
That's how it was in the original.
Upgrading. What's even the point of racing? Actually, what is the point of racing in this game? Like, story-wise.
Well, no, I can still do tricks, too. So, they're...
Also, if I'm not mistaken, they made it much easier to get the... What's it called, right? The beat it in 125.
It's still pretty nonsensical.
Nothing like the original game, though.
I'm not so sure. I think it was about the same. If anything, it might be slightly harder now.
I don't recall me... I could be wrong. I don't
Like,
think
I know
had
I
it-
spent a few hours... I mean, one of the few pictures, if not the only picture on my Twitter I have, is of me just barely missing it and being really mad about it.
I know in the original game I had issues getting it when I platinumed it on my main account. You've missed that gold bolt
I
3
know.
times.
It's the controls are really slippery on this thing, okay?
Really slippery. Are they slimy too?
They should be, but they're not.
You did it. You won the upgraded board. The guy on the left looks like he's about to die.
Mercy!
Now he has to do the other cups.
Mm-hmm.
Now why aren't her boobs 7 times larger?
Winter, sand shark dinner? Okay.
No, it's winner, sand Didn't you know?
Of course?
Gosh, crazy.
I actually know the acceleration button now. So yeah, Silver Cup. It's like the Bronze Cup, but they put TNTs everywhere.
Do you even need to do all these cups? I know you get bolts from them, so they're obviously worth
Well,
doing, but
yes. I mean, not for 90%, but for completionists you do. Because for one, the Gold Cup gives you the Rhino card.
oh, you got it.
Yep. And for two, the finish in 125 only counts if you do it on Gold Cup. So,
Oh, really?
yep, it only counts on Gold.
Bizarre, but okay. Interesting. Is that something you're gonna save for a live stream? Cause
Yeah, that's probably going to be New Game Plus, because I could be there for hours if it's as bad as I remember.
just hand me the controller. I'll do it for you. It's funny because a lot of the times that I say that, you're probably like, you know, I really wish I could.
The controls are so slippery.
What even happened there?
Controls get really slippery and it's hard to get your control back once you lose it.
I don't even know why you like wiped out though. I was half paying attention.
I hit a TNT.
Oh, I didn't see it. Probably looked away the second it blew up and looked back the second it freaking the animation disappeared. Woo! Wahee! Howee! Oh wait, wrong racing game. Then the guy on the left
The
is still
Fongo-
dying.
The Fongoids are a rare race, really. Even though there's entire stadiums full of them.
They were also all over the place in the first planet, don't forget.
Oh yeah.
On Veldin, for reasons unknown.
Yes, we qualified for the Gold Cup. Get ready, racers. On your mark. Get set.
3, 2, 1. Total with a gun.
They're off. Just a little background on some of our racers
3, 2, skid-a-diddle-do. That's what they say in SpongeBob.
SpongeBob got it right. Oh, but I'm already going too slow.
In the arms of an angel, I cry tears of joy because today is Thursday.
Not today this goes up, it's not.
Today is Sunday.
Better.
Is that actually the right day?
No, I don't. Maybe it is.
Actually, I think it is.
Because I'm pretty sure it's Saturdays when these go up, so there's no way it'd be 2 days in a row.
Saturday? I thought it was Sunday.
Yeah, I have Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I think.
What goes up on Sunday then? Is that CTR?
See a CTR or Cage too, because I only have one game.
It actually might be Kingdom Hearts too. What if it was Kingdom Hearts Tree?
Well, I mean, it would mean I could delay the inevitable just a little bit more, so...
No, I don't mean 3, I mean Tree.
Even better?
Sounds like a game Demora would make. What if we made a Kingdom Hearts game, but it was about a tree?
Brilliant! Give that man a raise!
But I'm the creator.
Did I get first or second? I couldn't tell. I was really close. No.
Guy on the left is still dying.
He looks worse now.
He's just dying. Progressively, he dies more every race, I guess.
Come on. I know I was nowhere near the time I needed.
You were so close to winning.
What is the time you... Yeah,
125.
Ha! That's funny. Yeah, no, that is not happening in this part. I'm already kind of running long as is, I would assume, considering 2 planets.
Yeah, probably around the 50 to 60 minute mark. If I had to guess, probably like 55 minutes. Planet's definitely longer than Aridia, though.
Well, sure, there's 2 routes and they're both fairly lengthy.
Yeah. The main route, well, the optional route isn't too lengthy. Or, it's not optional, so the water route isn't too lengthy, I'll say. But the what's it called route is definitely the main route. The route you're on.
I guess how I did this originally. I think I found some kind of glitch, which it looks like it was patched, but I think I had used the glitch that made it so that the TNTs would stay detonated between rounds. So that's gonna be fun.
Whoa, it's me, Ratchet. And this is my pal, Clank. That's my, me trying to replicate Ratchet from the first game. Did I do a good job?
Not really, but, you know, close enough. Wait, what the? I landed!
Alright, what if I do this? Screw you, Clank!
Miles better.
I don't care about this hero stuff anymore. I just want a skateboard.
Yeah, that's way better. I can't even tell the difference, can you?
No, I'm just, I'm Ratchet. I have my own agenda now. Captain Quark is gonna pay. What if the first time Jack said a word, that was his voice?
Wowzers, you're like amazing.
Meanwhile, the guy on the left.
Alright, there. Rhino card.
Rhino 3.
140. I was slower that time.
I think they rubber banded in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
Which Rhino card did you get? Or was it just a random card? No. Here we go.
Rhino 2.
Whoa! Trespasser behind. Let's go. If you want to really quickly go get the Rhino card in Kerwin. Cause that'll be really short.
Oh yeah, might as well do that.
Then we can end the part there.
Another race if you want.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and not games because, you know, it's a jungle. There's not really games in here.
The jungle is the game.
Ooh, I saw the new Angry Video Game Nerd. Gilbert Godfrey was there.
Interesting combination, yet I can't say I disapprove.
They went to a he played Fred
You
Fucks.
want to go for the world round?
Perfect!
Gilbert Godfrey was Fred Fucks.
I love it. It's horrible, but I love it. Oh, I have enough bolts. I get the pixelizer.
Come and buy a pixelizer.
I'm gonna make your dreams come true. Are you ready?
Yes. Come and
Of course
buy
he's
a-
asking me to upgrade the proton drum now.
Come and upgrade the proton drum. I almost said protein drum.
I'm one shy. One shy of the upgrade. Oh well.
I'm telling the police that you're one shy. Oh yes, the pixelizer.
I finally have a shotgun.
Come back anytime. Welcome. What are you buying?
Let's pick a new planet.
Do you know what I'm referencing?
Not really.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know it. Never played it.
They're like the merchant says, "What are you buying?" And then he says, "What are you selling?"
It's really boring.
No.
Actually.
No, given the context of the game, he's like one of the most memorable characters because of that. Well, a lot of the characters are memorable, but it's just a really good game overall.
I never played the game, so don't take this the wrong way, but why do people like the game at all? Like, if that's their idea of a really memorable character?
I mean, all the characters in the game are really memorable. So, I mean, I would maybe play it. It's not really a scary game. It has its moments, but it's not really a scary game. It's more of an action game. Third-person shooter action game. That was made so well that it is possible to play it with fixed camera angles like the original Resident Evil games. Though it doesn't have that, you can mod the game on PC to be like that. It's pretty crazy in retrospect, actually. Should play it sometime. It's pretty good. If you like third-person shooters, that is.
Oh boy, this one's gonna...
Actually, I take it back. Don't play the game. People's heads explode in, like, tentacles and stuff come out of it. I don't think you'd like that. Just make it solve itself. You can't, guys. Yes, even though we said you can make them... Even though we said you can make them solve themselves, the optional ones you can't.
Can I just not even use the Saturn one at all? I guess I can't. Okay. That's just mean, game. Why do you do this to me?
Come and buy a pixelizer. I should just say come and buy the rhino, so then you can never make me stop. Aha!
Zodiac.
Ooh. Yeah, you literally can't get the rhino to the very end of the game.
Yeah, no. But just before the final boss, and frankly, at that point, I would probably just wait until New Game Plus.
I mean, I would go grab it ahead of time, but just don't use it on the final boss. That's what I would do. I know all the stuff saves over, but might as well get it ASAP, you know what I mean? I think I waited till New Game. No, I can't remember if I waited till New Game Plus or if I maybe on my second playthrough I waited till New Game Plus, but my first playthrough I did not. That's probably what happens. Well, we'll end the part there. In the next part, we'll be doing Q34, or whatever the heck it's called.
Nebula G34, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it was G34. My bad. I was almost on the nail there, though.
Yeah. It's kind of a short planet, but the next one is Gaspar, which definitely is not short. So, we'll figure that out then.
Yeah, maybe we'll do the first part. The first part, we'll do all of G34 in one part, and the first part of Gaspar the next part, and then we'll do the rest of it in the part after that or something. Don't you have to backtrack to it at some point, anyways?
No, why would?
I don't know. For some reason, I thought you had to backtrack because I thought you needed some sort of gadget or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Luckily, we'll figure that out tonight. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next part where we do Nebula G34 and at the very least a little bit of Gaspar, if not the entire thing.
Yeah.
See you guys then.